dream I know, deep up my feelings for you.
The Edo State governorship election slated for September 21st is fast becoming a battle of wits between estranged allies, Senator Oshiomhole and Governor Obaseki. My wonderful people, before your comments, fully welcome back to my wonderful channel, RI0US, home of news and politics. Thank you so much for joining us on to this wonderful news. If today is the first time of watching, kindly subscribe, like, comment, share, but don't forget to turn the notification bell to get notified whenever we drop our news. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you so much for staying to us. So guys, let's proceed. It is no longer strange and surprising that the Edo governorship election scheduled for September 21st has become a battle between former allies, Comrade Oshiomhole and his successor, Governor Obaseki. They are both not on the ballot, but it is clear that they are bent on ensuring that their candidates become the next governor of Edo State. How they achieve this will largely depend on their ability to rally their troops and grant that a superior strategy to outdo the other. So going down memory lane, Oshiomhole, the former governor of Edo State and now a senator representing Edo North, made the emergency of Obaseki possible in 2016 against the wishes and advice of the leaders of the APC, who felt that then Deputy Pius Odubo or another politician would be made a successor. However, Oshiomhole was able to convince the party leadership that Governor Obaseki, who was instrumental in sourcing funds for the developmental project embarked upon during his tenure, would do a better job. So he convinced them by letting them know that Governor Obaseki was in the best position to take the state through an impending global economic crisis that was predicted at that time. So at the party primary with political maneuvering, Oshiomhole made sure that Governor Obaseki emerged as the winner, beating Odubo to the ticket. The former governor didn't stop there. He was the face of the Obaseki campaign, moving from one local government area to another. And at the election proper, Obaseki defeated Pastor Osagezi, who was the candidate of the People Democratic Party as of then. So it was sweet victory for Oshiomhole, whose political dynasty was getting estranged in the state. Oshiomhole then of the Action Congress became the governor of the state after the court sacked Prof. Osaheme Osubo on November 11, 2008. 2 years into Obaseki's tenure, party leaders who were all to support Governor Obaseki's victory expressed dissatisfaction with the governor for not including them in his administration. The issue got to Oshiomhole, whose peace effort fell flat on his face as Governor Obaseki insisted on being his own man. My people don't be small castle and would not be pushed around or dictated to by a godfather or blackmailed into what he doesn't want to do by party leaders. By this decision of Obaseki, the Cold War between the two began. The 2020 governorship election became another opportunity for the two political gladiators to engage in another battle of wits. At that time, Obaseki, who was seeking a second-time ticket, had been pushed out of the APC after he was disqualified to pave way for the emergency of Ezinyamu, who had defected from the PDP to the APC. Obaseki then sought refuge in the PDP with the South vice chairman of the party, Dan Obe, prevailing on party members in the state to allow the governor to use the party platform to realize his second-term ambition. The party went to work under the state chairman, Tony Ezebami, and Governor Obaseki defeated Ezinyamu again to end his second-term ticket. Obaseki win linked to the Edo no be Lagos slogan gained prominence among the Edo people after the APC national leader, now the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, threw his weight behind the candidacy of Ezinyamu. It was a crushing defeat for Oshiomhole, who had pleaded with Edo people to vote for Ezinyamu despite demarketing the same candidate 4 years ago when Ezinyamu was with PDP. For the APC, the idea of being in the opposition for another 4 years was unfathomable, and the party began the move to take back power, while also presenting the opposition policies needed to keep Governor Obaseki's administration on its toes. However, the fallout between Obaseki and his deputy Philip Shaibu over the latter insisted on sustaining his principle brought Obaseki and Oshiomhole together, as they were seen at a few state functions, which threw up insinuation that they had settled their rift. With the 2024 government election on the horizon, The interest of Adams Oshiomhole and Governor Godwin Obaseki shifted back to their parties as they forgot their brief romance. For both men, the fight to ensure their candidates win the election on September 21st is not negotiable. As usual, Adams Oshiomhole has been the face of the APC campaign, pushing the party candidates, Mondo Boholo, candidacy, and the APC message to the nook and crannies of the state. While Governor Godwin Obaseki, who is said to have connected Oshiomhole to the leaders of the PDP in the state, is rooting for his candidate from the rear. However, the campaign has pitted Oshiomhole against Obaseki as it has afforded the two key men an opportunity to showcase what they have achieved as governors. Adams Oshiomhole and his people have said that development stopped the moment the former governor Adams Oshiomhole left the saddle, while Obaseki aides and the ASOJ Campaign Management Council have scored the governor high. The campaign took a new twist last week as Adams Oshiomhole fired a salvo in a reply to the speech made by the wife of Obaseki, Bessie, at a campaign rally. Bessie stated that only the PDP candidate Ighodalo had a wife among the contenders for the state governorship election. At the PDP campaign flag off at Obiaja Township Stadium in East and South East local government area, Mr. Obaseki introduced Ighodalo's wife, Ifeyinwa, to the crowd, stressing the importance of having a woman in the government house. She said she wants them to vote for the best candidate in this coming election and she wants to introduce the wife. Incidentally, among all the candidates, only one has a wife, and that is her own party candidate, Oshiomhole. Only Oshiomhole has a wife. And do women know that only one candidate has a wife? Better things come to women when there is a woman in the government house. All women in Edo, regardless of the party, should see the candidate who has a wife. They will take them higher. Oh, so Oshiomhole faulted Mr. Obaseki comments on what she said about Oshiomhole's wife. So their candidate not only has a child, that is what Oshiomhole replied. Best to Obaseki. Oshiomhole said that he has invested in education. That is, Mondo Boholo has invested in education of those children. And the first one that spoke at the campaign ground is lawyer, and the second one is a medical doctor. So they all addressed the crowd in Edo South, Edo Central, and Edo North. My people, the campaign even become more heated in the past few days as officials from both parties continue to fire salvos at each other. Oshiomhole at the APC word-to-word campaign in Benin City, the Edo state capital, urged Obaseki and Ighodalo to forget about ringing the election. He condemned Obaseki for his policies like the partial demolition of the Central Hospital to make peace for the Museum for West African Art, the privatization of Edo Specialist Hospital, and other policies, noting that this project would be looked into if the APC candidate, Mondo Boholo, wins the election. So my people, don't be small casala. Samson Isibor said that it was regrettable that the election was becoming a battle between Adams Oshiomhole and Obaseki. He said the election should not be an avenue for Adams Oshiomhole and Governor Godwin Obaseki to settle personal scores, that the campaign should also be based on issue and what they want to offer if they become governor. Adams Oshiomhole has been throwing shade at members of the opposition. They act like the alpha and omega of the APC campaign team. Some persons say that without Adams Oshiomhole, will APC not move on, or without Obaseki, will PDP not exist? That they should allow the candidate to take control of the campaign. Who appointed Oshiomhole as the alpha and omega in APC, and who made Governor Godwin Obaseki PDP leader? Who? So the action of the duo has led to some individuals in the party withdrawing from the campaign. Are these two the only ones who can be the face of the campaign? That be the question. Most parties have professors, engineers, journalists, and intellectuals who can play the role. The way the campaign has gone, it is obvious that both men still harbor something against one another. The two leading parties are discrediting one another and have not told the electorate much about what they will do if their candidates win. They have been making promises and what they will do, but they have said little about how they will achieve all the things they are promising. There is nothing wrong in having individuals as the face of the campaign, but they should not use it to pursue personal vendetta and settle scores without perceived political enemies. This could hit the polity and breed bad blood between members of the leading parties. However, party supporters and residents should be aware of the device of the party so that they can have free, fair and a credible election on September 21st. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, your opinions in our comment section. I would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for staying tuned.